Shemu'el 1, 1 Samuel chapter 1. And there was a certain man of Ramathaim Zophim of the mountains of Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, son of Yeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Zuph, an Ephraimite. And he had 2 wives. The name of one was Hannah, and the name of the other Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. Now this man went up from his city year by year to worship and to slaughter to Yahuah of hosts in Shiloh. And the 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, the Kohanim of Yahuah, were there. And when the day came for Elkanah to make an offering, he gave portions to Peninnah his wife and to all her sons and daughters. But although he loved Hannah, he gave only 1 portion to Hannah, because Yahuah had shut up her womb. Moreover, her rival also provoked her greatly to make her irritable, because Yahuah had shut up her womb. And so he did year by year. Whenever she went up to the house of Yahuah, she was provoked, so that she wept and did not eat. And her husband Elkanah said to her, Hannah, why do you weep? Why do you not eat, and why is your heart sad? Am I not better to you than 10 sons? And Hannah rose up after eating and drinking in Shiloh, while Eli the Kohen was sitting on the seat by the doorpost of the Heikel of Yahuah. And she was bitter in life, and prayed to Yahuah, and wept greatly. And she made a vow and said, O Yahuah of hosts, if you would indeed look on the affliction of your female servant and remember me, and not forget your female servant, but shall give your female servant a male child, then I shall give him to Yahuah all the days of his life, and let no razor come upon his head. And it came to be, as she kept on praying before Yahuah, that Eli was watching her mouth. And Hannah spoke in her heart. Only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. So Eli thought she was drunk. Then Eli said to her, How long are you going to be drunk? Put your wine away from you. And Hannah answered and said, No, my master, I am a woman pained in spirit, and I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my being before Yahuah. Do not take your female servant for a daughter of Belial, for it is out of my great concern and provocation that I have spoken until now. And Eli answered and said, Go in peace, and the Elohim of Yisrael give you your petition which you have asked of him. And she said, Let your female servant find favor in your eyes. And the woman went her way and ate, and her face was no more sad. And they rose up early in the morning and worshipped before Yahuah, and returned and came to their house at Ramah. And Elkanah knew Hannah his wife, and Yahuah remembered her. And it came to be at the turn of days that Hannah conceived and bore a son, and called his name Shemu'el, because I have asked Yahuah for him. And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer to Yahuah the yearly slaughtering and his vow. But Hannah did not go up, for she said to her husband, When the child is weaned, then I shall take him, and he shall appear before Yahuah and remain forever there. And her husband Elkanah said to her, Do what is good in your eyes, remain until you have weaned him, only let Yahuah establish his word. And the woman remained and nursed her son until she had weaned him. And when she had weaned him, she took him up with her, with a 3-year-old bull and 1 ephah of flour and a skin of wine, and brought him to the house of Yahuah in Shiloh. And the child was young, and they slaughtered a bull and brought the child to Eli. And she said, Oh, my master, as your being lives, my master, I am the woman who stood by you here praying to Yahuah. I prayed for this youth, and Yahuah has granted me what I asked of him. So I have also loaned him to Yahuah. All the days that he lives, he shall be loaned to Yahuah. And he worshipped there before Yahuah. Shemu'el 1, 1 Samuel chapter 2. And Hannah prayed and said, My heart rejoices in Yahuah. My horn has been high in Yahuah. My mouth is open wide over my enemies, for I have rejoiced in your deliverance. There is no one Kodesh like Yahuah, for there is no one besides you, and there is no rock like our Elohim. Do not multiply words so proudly. Let no arrogance come from your mouth, for Yahuah is an El of knowledge, and by him deeds are weighed. Bows of the mighty are broken, and those who stumble shall be girded with strength. The satisfied have hired themselves out for bread, and the hungry have ceased. Even the barren has borne 7, and she who has many children pines away. Yahuah puts to death and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and raises up. Yahuah makes poor and makes rich. He brings low and he lifts up. He raises the poor from the dust. He lifts the needy from the dunghill to sit with princes and make them inherit a throne of esteem. For the supports of the earth belong to Yahuah, and he has put the world upon them. He guards the feet of his kind ones, but the wicked ones are silent in darkness, for man does not become mighty by power. Those who oppose Yahuah are shattered. From the Shamayim he thunders against them. Yahuah judges the ends of the earth and gives strength to his sovereign and exalts the horn of his anointed. And Elkanah went to his house at Ramah, but the youth served Yahuah before Eli the Kohen.